this hair, I don't know. Hello. Oh, how's everybody doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
Surviving from the
I
holiday.
feel like this is the recovery day.
Mhm.
Like the wind down day. I'm
Yes.
glad we got this day off. I'm thankful for that
I
because
know.
it's
I think
like
that's why I decided to
go in
do
and fun.
right. Right. And I decided to do sprints because I was like, I know a lot of people are off today
Yeah.
because the holiday was yesterday. So a lot of places were like, we'll just, either people are taking it off or decided to just be off or the
Yep.
office closed or whatever. My husband's watching football, European soccer. It's Boxing Day. So I thought it was going to be a full on day. So I was like, I'm just going to sprint. And then he was like, there's only one match today. And I was like, well, I'm still sprinting. So
Yeah.
entertain yourself. I already made plans. So yeah. What's everybody reading? Anybody finish any books today so far or anything going on?
I finished a book last night.
Hey, let me find my stuff.
I finished By Book or by Crook by Eva Gates.
And how did you like it?
4 stars. And I feel so stupid because when I found out who the killer was, it was like hidden. They were hidden in plain sight. They were hidden in plain sight. And I was like, wow, I really didn't see that.
You don't.
For me, I wasn't trying to find.
For me, I never try to solve a mystery ever. Now I might have guesses, like I might say, oh, I think that's that person, but I never go in being like, I'm gonna solve it, and I don't ever get upset for not solving it. So just if you feel like that, then that is you don't have to be that person that's like, I'm gonna solve it.
After it was revealed, I was like, oh yeah, there were signs throughout the book. There were signs.
You don't. I mean, I think
I didn't go in there. I didn't go in there I never go in there one to solve it, but sometimes I'm like, this person is suspicious, and it's not that person.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm like you guys. I don't go in trying to solve it. I don't think, oh, this clue. I mean, there's things that people do that are so outlandish that I'm like, that's suspicious.
Right.
But other than that, but it's a good thing because I don't ever think of the people who are doing it, but I also don't pay that. A lot of the thing I love about Cozy Mystery is the mundane theme of the book rather than the mystery part. I mean, I do want that too, but I don't try to sleuth it out. I leave it up to them.
I get it. That's how I am too.
Yep.
So Tiffany, what are you reading today?
Well, I finished Murder in the Family.
Finisher?
I did. I finished Murder in the Family. I gave it 4 stars. I loved it. It's the first. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's the first in the. What's that?
So it just takes me a minute to find because I have to drop it down and find it. But yeah.
It's the first in a Cozy Mystery series by Tamara Berry, who writes by the book Cozy Mystery Series. I don't know what the series is called, but it was very, very fun. Really enjoyed it. And then I'm like 78% in the hockey romance I was reading last night. So I'm going to start Vera Wong, the first in the Vera Wong series. Mm-hmm. That's the Cozy Mystery I'm starting. And then once I finish that hockey romance, I have one lined up too, but I can't remember what it is right now. What about you guys?
Roxy, what you got?
I'm still kind of reading Good Spirits. Mm-hmm. But then I also started Brimstone by Callie Hart, the second book in Fate and Alchemy of Quicksilver. I'm like, I think I'm almost 100 pages into that, and I started that last night. And then I also started Victorian Psycho. Yeah,
I have it right here.
This one. I'm Victorian Psycho. I am 19 pages into that, 11%. And I'm kind of liking it. It's usually not a book I would read, but it's kind of sticking with me.
Yeah.
It's not a long read. It's not a very long book. So I'm kind of like, is there anything else I'm reading? No. I did get Long Bright River by Liz Moore. I was supposed to read that, and I just never did.
Yeah, me too.
So I for it being the end of the year, luckily I don't mind carrying over books because it's like, why am I starting all these books?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to read everything. That's my problem.
Well, yeah, but we also have a lot of sprints coming up. So like
True.
to get stuff done. So like I know a lot of people will be sprinting. Tiffany is going to be sprinting on Sunday. We're sprinting today. There's sprints on Monday night. So I think like there'll be sprints enough to get stuff done too. So like start a book. You got what, 5 days? Five days?
Yeah.
left? So, but yeah. Is that everything you got?
That's everything I got. What you working on?
I am working on Good Spirits.
Oh,
Trying.
yes.
I have 1, 2, 3 romances going, and I can't seem to focus on romance right now. I don't know what, my brain is all over the place. But I did start this last night. I'll Be Home from Mischief because my mother-in-law, the angel that she is, got me some books.
Yay!
So one of them. I'll do a video for. I don't usually like do like gift hauls. That's a hit or miss for people, like, because you don't want to like brag about what you got, but like at the same time, like this is the first Christmas for me, that my family went like actually like a lot of them went book heavy. So I was like, oh, this is happy. I'm happy. Usually they're like, I'm not buying you books. You have too many books. Or Jason or whatever. And like my in-laws lean into it. They're like, yeah, you get books. So, but my sister bought some stuff too. So I'll do a video this week. But then I wish Cajun was here. Not that I don't love everybody else that's in the comments, but I think it was Cajun that talked about Danielle Garrett. Is that who was talking about it one time during the sprint?
I don't think so, because her stuff is paranormal and Cajun's
Cajun
not
doesn't like paranormal. Then who was it? Because I started and finished a Danielle Garrett last night. And then I started a new one today because I really like them.
I read some of the Beechwood.
Oh, is that one good?
I like it.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of them branch off too, because like there's a witchy one that I think mentions Beach Harbor.
Yep, that's the one I'm on because I didn't know they were connected, and I started this one first. So I'm just gonna catch up on this series, and then go back and start the end one, that the Beechwood.
I think the only like real, because whenever I did that, I didn't know either, and I had read a witchy one for, I don't know, it was some kind of prompt, and I was like, oh well, and I kept thinking, is this the lady that's over? I kept thinking like, was the witch? I'm like. And I'm like, she must have had her own little spin-off or whatever. So, yeah.
Yes. So I did start that, and I really like it. So if anybody is looking for something, and it's not like it's paranormal, but it's not like, it's kind of like a Halloween town almost, where there's just there's just like, this woman runs an inn. There's like a skull that floats around named Poppy. It's very like light and whimsy. It's not very like
they're not supposed.
That's the kind of paranormal I like, that I can handle.
I don't know I can't remember about where the witch is, but I know like in Beechwood Harbor, like they're not supposed to let people know that they are like a paranormal. So they have to act normal.
Yeah.
Most people, it's usually when they're by themselves that it might be a little.
Yeah. And then this one, so the main character in that one owns the inn. And so there's a new character that comes, and I think she's going to run the inn, basically. And so it's just like they're hosting a fairy godmother convention right now in the inn. So it's very fun. The audiobook is great. It's narrated by one of my favorites that I just recently started to love. Let me see.
The audios are usually pretty good on her books. I've liked them.
Yeah. Let me see really quick who the because the narrator on this series is really pretty good. Let me see. Come on.
But like Beechwood Harbor has like the witch, a werewolf, and a ghost, and they all live in the same like apartment complex or whatever.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then I think that one is both. They're both narrated by Amanda Ronconi.
Oh yeah, I like her. Yeah, she
like
does
her.
Molly.
What
Harper.
else does she do?
Yeah, she does. Molly Harper.
Molly Harper.
She does a really good job.
I don't know who that one is.
You should read those too. They're like paranormal, but they're like cute. They're not scary paranormal.
What's the name of the audio narrator?
Amanda Ronconi.
She's doing a lot of different things, so you've probably ran across her. She's really good.
I like her voice.
Like the Nice Girl series, I think it might be called, or the Jane Jameson series. I don't know which one it's called, but like she's like kind of becomes a vampire on accident. She got bit, and then
Oh yeah, that Molly Harper series.
yeah, and she does that one by Molly Harper, and that one's pretty funny because like there's a vampire I think named Dick Cheney that hangs around or whatever, and there's Elvis sighting like a Elvis.
Nice.
But there's something a little off about the Elvis one, and yeah, it's kind of funny.
Okay, I like that. I need to start that series. I just did their Witch Starlight Point series. There's only like 3 of them in that one, so I'll have to start one of her longer ones.
I don't know. Is that the one where witches get things done, or
yeah?
She
That one's a little bit
narrated
more romantic.
a romance book that I read by Lauren Blakely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like she did a lot of romances and stuff. She's got a really nice voice.
I do.
And the werewolf series that Molly Harper has too. It only went 3 books. I so wished it would have been more. It was so funny. Molly Harper just really good with like comedy in her book.
And I feel like not a lot of people talk about her much, and I really like her stuff.
Yeah, like here's some of the humor. Like in one of the books, in the werewolf books, I don't remember which one, but if you bite the person, then they're your mate. And the one ended up getting bit on the butt.
Oh,
on accident, and so now they're like supposed to be like mated together, so they had to. Yeah.
Look me, yeah.
Roxy's like, I gotta write that down.
Like, sign me up.
But yeah, all of her books that I have read by her are really good. All of the ones that we're talking about, Tiffany, kind of remind me. They're in like the same vein, a little bit of like level of paranormal as like the anything by Tanya Kappas. So it's it's kind of like, I mean, there might be a little bit more paranormal creatures, but they're all like light and it's kind of just fun and you know,
fun and cute. Yes, I like that.
The Tanya Kappas, my favorite series by her is the Ghostly Southern.
Mine
series.
too.
That's my favorite by her.
I love that series.
And that narrator that you're talking about has actually a ton of books that I have listened to that weren't necessarily mystery, but I also am really bad about knowing narrators. I might know like, oh, I like the woman's voice who does Christmas Tree Farm. I don't like, but like to know their names. Like some people, when they put up their videos, they'll put up the narrator and they'll be like, oh, it's one of my, and I don't
It's like one of my goals for 2026, because since I do listen to so many, is on my spreadsheet. I have made a section that says narrator. And so I'm going to put the narrator there. That way, at the end of the year, when I'm thinking like, well, who's some of my favorite narrators? Well, I can like, oh, I really like this book. Who's the narrator for that?
Yeah. And I think that would be great because I think narrators should get more credit than they do. Because everybody talks about the authors and the authors create the book and they do a fantastic job. But I think I listen to audiobooks at this point because it's more of like, to me, it's like a presentation or like a performance, you know, and you get used to the characters and the voices. And so sometimes I can't read the book because I'm like, I enjoy the narration so much that I'm like,
there's certain books that I will just wait for the audiobook to come out with, because that's the only way I've ever listened to it. Some I can go back and forth. Yeah. But there's some that's like, no, I've got to. You know, it's like well, a good one is the Dresden Files. I have to wait till I get the audiobook of the new one that's coming out 12 months. That's why I said it could be several months down the road. I'll wait because James Marster, and we're not going to be, you know, we have to. You know.
Right. You'll find something else to read.
I definitely agree with you, Blake, that the narrator deserves more credit because, I mean, obviously the author wrote the book, but we all say this, and I do mean this. A narrator can make or break a book.
Yeah, they can.
So good ones deserve good credit so that more people are using them too, not just for like readers to be like, oh, I like that narrator, but maybe people will be seeing even, you know, hopefully, you know, publication companies, because they really can. Right. We say it a lot. So they deserve, those good ones deserve a lot of credit. So maybe they're used more.
And I would love to see more narrators go to like, you can't really do like author events with narrators. They could maybe be in conversation with their authors, but you know, they're not selling like a product per se. So it's harder to like do events with them. But I think panels to see, like, I think Ellie, if she would bring in some of her, like the narrators of the Cozy Mystery series, like for a festival, I think that would be so cool to just kind of talk to some of the people that narrate some of your favorite cozies or your favorite romance or whatever. Patty Murin came and did an appearance with Catherine Center, who's her narrator. She just happened to be in St. Louis when Catherine Center happened to be in St. Louis. It was like a very kismet, and it was just so cool to see somebody that's like narrate, because they've never met before. So to like see them be together and like talk and stuff, it was really cool. So I wish
there was a male narrator at the romance convention that I went to in Orlando.
Cool. Yeah.
And it was one that I had listened to one of his books, and I was like, will you say something? And he leaned forward and he asked me permission. So clearly, like, I imagine it was on purpose, but he's like, may I whisper in your ear? And I'm like, I suppose. And he like came real close and like whispered it just like the voice he used. I was like, okay. It wasn't anything like inappropriate.
No,
but like I assumed that like, it was right after if you follow enough like book
the debacle from the one romance.
There was. If you follow enough like book videos in the romance world, there was a conference right before that that went off the rails, and some authors and some male narrators got essayed.
Yeah.
And like big time, and at this like ball at night, and like one of the guys, they put an air tag in his jeans, so when he finally got back to his hotel, he called the police, or I don't know who he called, but he called someone. And when he was, when they were like, ask him everything that happened, there was an air tag in his jeans. Like somebody was going to like, I guess probably try to follow him back to his room. I don't know. It was nuts.
It was crazy. I seen a lot of book dramas.
I didn't see that part. That's crazy.
Yes. And that was like the month before we went to the one in Orlando in August. So I think people were like, which I appreciated too, because I would have been uncomfortable if he got that close with it, just personally, because of personal space. I just, but
well, he probably didn't want to say it too loudly either, because then he didn't want people surrounding him to say something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because some women, men, people in general are crazy. I remember, this is not book related though, Tim McGraw came to a concert at the Cajun Dome in Lafayette, and I was at that concert, and he's not coming back and he's from Louisiana, northern Louisiana. He said he's never coming back here again because a woman pulled him off the stage and would not let him go. It's like, you can't do that. He is a person.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. Yeah, he says he's not. I guess he didn't. Wouldn't have felt safe. I was like, oh my god, a woman. He was like, stop pulling on me. No, she pulled him off the stage. He could have been hurt.
Yeah, or mobbed by other people. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Storm, what are you reading real quick before we get into comments?
The audiobook that I have going is a Wagtail Murder Club.
Oh, okay.
Davis. It's the latest one in that. And then I do have my domain over here. I'm getting closer to getting finished. So,
oh yeah, not that much left.
Yeah.
I just want to get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I get it. Okay, so people in the chat, what you reading, what you've been up to, what are you eating for Tiffany and for me, nosy. What's going on? Okay, let's see.
Thank you.
Hey, Esther Jane. Hey, y'all. I'm still reading The Body in the Trees, Murder, She Wrote, number 62. That does not, I know somebody said it, but I don't think that sounds like a Murder, She Wrote.
Right?
Title.
Yeah, it does sound weird.
That's creepy.
Very, very sinister compared to the
normal. They're probably running out of titles. I mean, number 62.
Right?
Is there really a body in the tree?
Yeah, let us know. Where's the body? Where's the body, Esther Jane?
And is it a real tree or a little tree?
Right. Or is it, is it a fake? Is it a ficus that you find at the craft store? Okay. Let's see. She said we are just about ready to snowstorm coming in. We'll be safe inside watching it. Good. Stay inside.
Stay inside.
Yes.
Hope you got all your goodies and books ready.
Yeah. Hey Nadine. Hi, I'll be reading The Seven Rings by Nora Roberts, the number 3 in the Lost Bride trilogy. Nice. Emily says, hi. Hello, Emily. Amy says, good afternoon, everyone. I'm finishing up Gone Missing by Linda Castillo and trying to get more read in The Christmas Shopaholic. I'm at chapter 19. Amy, one, I love Linda Castillo. I haven't read a lot of her books, but the one that I have read, I really enjoyed. And then 2, you know that Shopaholic gives me hives. We've had this conversation. Okay, so I hope you enjoy.
Amy, I've been thinking about you. I hope you're doing well. Amy had a rough time yesterday.
Oh no.
So I've been thinking about you, Amy.
Yeah. I hope everything's okay.
Oh, Gone Missing. That's a good series.
Is that one? Where is that one in the series?
That is number 4, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So I know I've read it already, so it's up there. But yeah, Kate Burkholder. I like that series.
Yeah, me too. I need to read more. Nadine said I'd never try and solve the mystery. Sometimes an idea pops into my head, but I open a mystery and it's just basically me saying, yes, agreed. I am 100% with you, Nadine. That's exactly how I do it too. Esther Jane says, in coasts I don't try to solve, but with the Jan's books I do. Yeah,
and I think with the Jan's books also, like, since we have a group,
yes,
everybody's in there throwing out slinging their little theories.
Yeah,
and then I'll like email like Esther Jane. She tries to figure it out, and then I like put them in the Discord to let them see what she thinks. And so we were all trying. I think, but like other ones, I don't really try to guess as much. But sometimes it just hits you. It's like, oh, it's that person. And then other times, like the one that I just read, the Paige Shelton one, like I had no clue, and I feel like the author like threw me for a loop. Like I should have guessed it, but I thought, no, it's not going to be that person, and then it was, and it's like, oh, shame on you.
Right. That's funny. Fiona, I just finished Christmas in the ranch last night. I'm now trying to finish a South Hill Christmas keepsake tonight. Hope everyone has had a nice Boxing Day. Well, happy Boxing Day to you, Fiona.
I've had a busy one.
I know. I hope you're enjoying your Christmas reads. I know Storm was like, I don't know when I'm coming. I was like, you do whatever you got to do. I know you got a busy day. This is just like it's a reward for all your adulting.
Yeah, well, when he had his doctor's appointment last week or the week before, somewhere around there. Anyway, his sodium was low because they were asking him like, your sodium's really low. Are you feeling okay? Do you feel that? And he's like, I feel fine.
Yeah.
And everything. And they're like, well, you need to try to up your sodium and maybe not drink so much water. And we're going to have you come back in here because they wanted to test his sodium again. So he had to go and get blood drawn again today. And I said, it's a catch-22. They say, drinking a lot of water helps with diabetes because then it helps the blood sugar, but then you're flushing out all the salt. And
you're right. You're 100% right. They always tell you to drink, a ton of water and, and avoid all of like the frozen foods and the fast
food. The thing is that man salts everything.
Yeah, I remember
you. Do I? But I drink a lot of water. So does your dad feel tired all the time or something?
Yeah, you can feel tired. You can get a little like lightheaded, dizzy, and things.
Does he drink a ton of water, Storm?
I don't drink a ton, but I do think before his doctor's appointment, he tries to up it, because he's hoping it's going to make his blood sugar like less.
Yeah.
The reason I asked was because if he's salting everything, but his sodium is low, you might mention that to the doctor because there might be a reason he's not absorbing the sodium. If he's salting everything.
That's a good idea.
I would at least point it out to the doctor because
like he salts, and I go, that's enough. He goes, but I can't see it coming out. I said, I can, because you can see it at a different angle.
Right, exactly. I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, because I'll drink a ton of water. Like, how many times I fill this thing up a day, and but I don't think I eat enough. I really don't, and I'm always tired, no matter how much sleep I get. But my blood pressure is kind of low. On the lowish side.
Check your iron.
Yeah.
My iron might be, something ain't right.
It would be worth like having them do like a little blood test to see.
Yeah, whole blood panel.
Yeah.
Well, this turned into a medical show now.
It sure did.
You just never know what you're going to get when you.
I know, right?
None of us are qualified. Or let me speak for myself.
None of us are. Don't think that medical advice.
Yeah.
I would
none of us are doctors. We only play them on TV.
That's right.
There you go.
Emily says, woohoo for starting Vera Wong. We love some Vera Wong. Nadine says, it's really good. You'll like it. To Amy, I love the Kate Burkholder series by Linda Castillo. Yes. And Amy does too. Esther Jane says Murder She Wrote again took almost 50% of a body to show up. Boo! Where was the body?
I feel like that happens a lot in Murder She Wrote books, though. It doesn't seem like it's like something that happens right away. In the ones that I've read, and I've only read like 3.
Yeah, I've only read a couple, so I can't say. But yeah, tell us where the body was. Emily says, was it Amy? I don't know. Amy did. Maybe she answers later. I know she'll read Paranormal. I don't think she was the one who mentioned it. Somebody did, but whoever it was, I just wanted to say thank you because I've enjoyed them. So, Kristen says hello. Hey, Kristen. Emily says I agree that narrator can make or break a book. I won't listen to my favorite author on audiobook because the narrator is so bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Like in the Dresden Files series, there is one book. It was the ghost story book that I think the only way to get the one with James Marster is if you had Audible.
Oh.
Anything else, it had this other guy. And it's not that the guy was bad. He was not James Marster.
Yep.
It took me, I'm like, oh, I hate listening to this way. I have to do this again. It's like,
yeah.
I don't listen to many audiobooks, hardly any, but every audiobook I listened to was fantasy books, and I was firing along, and it was Michael Kramer. So that's like the only audiobook narrator I know because he narrates a ton of fantasy books. Because the Brandon Sanderson books is Michael Kramer.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what other book I think almost every fantasy book I listened to on audio was Michael Kramer. That's all I know.
But I do think if you like Spike, Roxy, you should try the Dresden Files.
And that's what Storm says. I'm gonna take me a drink.
Oh my god.
Well, I know you said I'm a Buffy and Angel. You mean Spike. And I was like, yeah, he's the one. So you should try it if you're having a hard time with audiobooks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pat says, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Pat. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Emily's asking, what did he whisper? You don't have to answer if it...
No, it wasn't anything inappropriate, but I don't even remember. It was a line from the book, though.
Oh, okay. I was like, we can save Tiffany from like having to...
Yeah, no, I would have been mortified if it was something. Yeah. It wasn't anything bad.
And then what conference was this?
Somebody actually mentioned it. It was Sinners and Sawdust. That's the conference. Not the conference I went to. The conference I went to was called... I don't remember. The conference that had all the problems was called Sinners and Stardust. Someone right below that mentioned it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I looked it up because I'm like, I read all this controversy stuff. I'm like, what was it? So I looked it up, but somebody else had something.
Got it. Sock says, good afternoon. Hello, Sock. Pat says, I'm reading Chocolate Cake and Chaos by Agatha Frost. Awesome. That's an author that I have some of her books, but I have never read her. So she's on my list. Amy said, Blake, look up Sinners and Stardust on Con Drama. Taylor something did it.
It was wild. I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, people were like,
yeah,
we're like, fan people, be better, do better.
Right. Like that's the only reason I am on Threads is to get the drama on conferences, just because I like people will talk about it in the book world and I just kind of want to know what's going on.
Well, I just liked it because like if I feel like they're always calling out guys who do bad, and it's like these women were horrible.
Oh, yeah. Women can be just as bad, if not worse. My experience. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I could ever really. I mean, I'll go to a con. Like I really wanted to go to BookCon in New York in April, but I didn't get tickets. But I hear all these horror stories, and I'm always like, you got to be really selective on like.
I don't know if I could go to one because I know I'm like all like happy-go-lucky, high energy, fun, doing crazy stuff. But like to go to somebody's house or like to go to a conference, I don't think I could. I can't be disrespectful like that. Like this,
you couldn't stand in line long enough to meet the author.
Yeah. That's
we
it.
have to prepare Roxy. Like one of us has to go with her and like bring her activities and snacks and like pack a bag.
Put like a little fence around me so nobody could touch me because I don't like being touched. Don't touch me.
It's like when I go
around me.
Yeah. Like sometimes when I go out with my husband, like, and I know that like we haven't had to eat, I'll bring like snacks in my purse. So like if he gets hangry. So I'm like, here, take a Twix or whatever I have in my purse. But so like we have to just be prepared. That's all it is. It's just preparing. I'm gonna do. What do you guys want to hop into a sprint after Kristen's comment, and we'll do like
Sounds
a
good.
45-minute sprint. We'll get some real reading done. Okay. Kristen said, "I'm going to Shadows and Seduction this March. I'm waiting to see if there are any fees added for the extra security or for the stupidity of the choices people from Sinners and Stardust." Yeah.
So I was real
No.
quick. I was gonna say
Yeah.
that. So the one we went to in Orlando was like a month after Sinners and Stardust, and there was a bunch of people that had been at that actual conference in Sinners and Stardust, and the orientation took forever, like the registering, and it was because we had to sign 7 different waivers, and they said that has never been a thing before. It was probably, and it was like, you know, and I'm fine with that because I'm not going to act a fool. And, you know, but like people were like, what is taking it? And then like, I mean, like you just page after page, they're like, read it.
Like, you're going to conduct yourself like the, you know, human being that you should be. You're not going to touch the male narrators that are there. You're not going to.
Yeah, well, and because the conference was at the Gaylord too, which is a really nice hotel. And so they also were like, don't be acting a fool because they'll, and I'm like, cool. Works for me. I would prefer that because I don't even want to see that happen. That would make me so, you know,
so crazy.
Anyways.
I like
I'm glad
that.
that they did that. Yeah, we're gonna try this one today.
I love it.
Y'all gonna have to teach me how to put this up when I do sprints because I still have not figured out how to do this.
Do you have 2 screens?
No.
You can do it with one screen.
Can you? Okay. I didn't know. Okay, cool.
The only thing is you can't see it.
Got it. Got it. I didn't know the difference. Okay, so we're gonna read till 45. Is that good with everybody?
Sounds good.
Okay, happy reading, friends.
Happy reading, everyone.
How did everybody do?
I just started reading. I had to go put the clothes in the dryer, and then I got to like 16% in Brimstone, and things is happening, and they just need to go do their business because all this talk got to go.
I get it.
That's why I'm like, Lord, y'all crazy. How'd you do, Storm?
Yeah.
First off, what was the first book in that series?
Quicksilver.
Okay, yeah. I seen that on somebody's worst books of the year.
It's a hit or miss, I think.
I
So
gave
I
it
was-
5 stars. It was all vibes. I was loving it.
That's why I said that's funny. I'm having fun watching like people's worst because a lot of the ones that like, man, everybody else I know really loves this one, but you've got it on your worst books. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
I gave Dresden a bath.
fun.
I wanted, since it's so nice, I don't give her a
Yeah.
lot of baths during the winter because it's just so cold and I don't like to mess with it. So I was like, it's like really nice, and she was really dingy and she needs a bath. And I hate doing it also because she's got arthritis in her back legs and stuff, and trying to get her to stand up in the little thing, and she puts her paws up here and then she wants to sit down, and I'm trying to stand her up, and it's a whole mess, and she hates it, and she's shaking and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I know, and I try to hurry up and do it as quick as I can and get her in and out and all that stuff. But yeah, now my back hurts, so it's like now we can hurt together because I had to do that and bend over, and now my back and stuff. But it's like it's got to get done. And I was listening to Wagtail Murder Club while I was doing that, and then had to watch. I had to put her little jacket on her because she will rub on everything and anything and get herself all dirty all over again. So I'll put her jacket on her first so that when she rubs on like the couch and all that stuff back and forth, she'll have like a little line down the back of her that's dirty all over again. It's like a little dog. But,
Yep.
and so while she's up here, she's not so bad. She's just laying there. So I took the jacket off. I thought it would cool her down too because she's like panting. So now I think maybe she's more panting because she don't feel good because she hurts more than it is maybe that she's hot.
Yeah. Because they'll pan if they're hurting. So.
All that stress and strenuous stuff that she had to do with the bath or whatever. I feel bad, but
had to be done.
I did some chore stuff too. I probably have to next too because I'm doing laundry, and I'm kind of doing like my chores a little bit at a time since I have the whole weekend, So I'm like, okay, well, so I did change some laundry stuff, and I made chili cornbread casserole for supper. So I just took that out of the oven, actually, I just looked and my oven's still on, so I will be right back. But it's fine, but I do want to turn it off. I'm at 79% in holiday hostilities, and it looks like Kairu, of course, since we've come back, is now trying to tell me something. So it all works out. So I'll be back in just a few.
Okay,
All right.
And I pulled something out of the wash because I didn't want it to get wrinkled more than it already is. You know how that goes. And hung that up. And then I worked on the Daniel Garrett book, and I got to chapter, 17 or something. So I'm flying through it because it's easy. It's quick. It's easy.
I was gonna say they're kind of short too. They're not like real long, and they're easy to go through.
Yeah.
Kind of like if you like her, I feel like you might like Dakota Cassidy's books because hers are quite fun. Witchless in Seattle is the one that I really like, and she's in the first one's called Witch Slapped, and she pretty much got the witch slapped out of her because this one big like bad guy or whatever, and now she doesn't have any powers. Like she doesn't have her powers, so she's witchless, and she is a cozy mystery, so she solves mysteries, and she can't see him, but she can hear a ghost.
Ooh, okay.
And he's British.
Nice.
And his name is Winterbottom.
Nice.
He's a British spy. He was, because he's a ghost, but he was a British spy, and it's quite fun. They're kind of romance when she can't even really see him.
I like it.
Go. It's spicy.
No.
Oh, I was like, is this ghost smut?
We can find you some ghost smut later.
I think Good Spirits is ghost smut. I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah, I mean they just kissed, so I don't know. I haven't gotten that far, but I'll keep you posted.
I don't know what y'all gonna do with me. I don't know why y'all
It's a
invite me.
cozy
Here.
paranormal mystery. There is no spice.
There we go. Yeah,
Wishful thinking. I don't know what y'all gonna do with me.
we like you, Roxy. You keep us on our toes.
I'm thinking about next year. I keep switching what I want to read because Mood Reader here.
Yeah.
I think I might want to try them Ice Planet Barbarian
Oh
books.
yeah. Sonia loves those.
My friend read one of those, and the whole time she was reading it, she goes, "What am I doing to myself? Why am I reading this? What am I doing?" The whole time. And then she's like, "I can't believe I'm still reading this." And she just kept going, and then she got done with it, and she was like, "It wasn't too bad." She gave it like 3 stars, I think.
Yeah.
She goes, "Is it bad that I want to read another one?" It was just funny because like the whole time she's like, "Oh my goodness, what am I doing?"
That's so funny. I love it.
Love it.
Okay. Oh, and then Kristen says they're run by the same people, the 2 conferences. Sock says, I haven't decided if I'm going to read or nap. Leftover lasagna for lunch with a side salad. Yum. And you can't go wrong with reading or napping. So either way, you
We
got
had
it.
leftovers for lunch too. It was nice. It's like, oh look, there's something I don't have to work at it.
Right. I don't have to think about something.
And then I forgot I had some frozen turkey in the freezer. I'm like, I could have had turkey yesterday instead of that stupid ham that I had because I'm more of a turkey person than ham. So I had some of that today.
Good.
I was like, because Thanksgiving, whenever I did it, I had a little bone-in turkey breast and I pulled it all apart and then I froze some of it and everything. And I was like, got that.
Yep. I get it. Moira says, Happy Boxing Day, everyone. I'm at 15% of the Nutcracker Conspiracy by Mona Marple. Nice. Moira said, my nephew brought me some leftovers yesterday. Lamb, artichoke salad, and potatoes. It'll be a Lupper feast. Lupper. Lunch, supper. Nice. That sounds delicious. Lamb and artichoke salad. Potato. Esther Jane says the reason she is in the trees is she pushed off a cliff. Oh, okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll take it. I wish it was a little bit more inventive, but it'll work.
The tree caught her on the way down.
Yep. And Kristen saying hi to Sock. And Kristen says, I'm finishing the Xmas Holidays by Zoe Allison. Oh, I want to read that. I have 2 more books I want to get to before the new year. Yes. Me too. I'm burnt out on Christmas, but I'm still trying to get my Christmas reads finished before the end of the year. So I get it.
How many do you have to go?
I have 4 romances, and 1 cozy mystery.
That's an awful lot.
I can do it. I can do it, Storm. I can do it.
You can do it. 1 a day. Go for it.
1 a day. I can do it. And I've started them all. That's the problem also. Like I've started all of them. So I just need to.
Do you have audiobooks for all of them? Or do you
Yes.
have to read? Okay.
No, I don't have to eyeball read any of them.
That makes it easier.
It does. It totally makes a difference.
Y'all keep telling me that, but I don't listen.
We'll talk about it.
Apparently.
I have ideas for you. Amy says, hello all. I'll be reading some of the new cookbooks. Ooh, and starting Theo of Golden by Alan Levi. We are getting some snowstorm. Ooh. Oh, the same snowstorm. I was like, oh, you're talking to Storm about snow? I was like, we are 70 degrees here, but she's getting a snowstorm.
I'll be back. I think my cat closed the door and closed themselves in the back room.
Can you believe like the temperatures in a couple of days though?
I know it's gonna be what 30 degrees is there, 28 is the high on Monday.
Yeah, well, mine is okay. Sunday, the highest 71, the lowest 21.
I'm gonna look up mine now because I know that I have.
And then Monday, the highest 32, and then the low is 18. But I mean, it's 71 Sunday morning,
It doesn't make any sense.
and then 32 on Monday morning.
Ours is going to be Sunday is going to be 67, and then Monday is going to be high of 28.
Wow. And it's like, and you know, when it's high like that and it's going to be that low, we're going to start out in the very early mornings, like midnight is going to be 71, and then it's just going to drop and drop.
Drop.
And drop all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
I hate those days.
Me
Those
too.
are like my least favorite.
I know. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Okay, let's see. Sock says, to Kristen, I got my elusive cowgirl blind date with the book today. Ooh. And Kristen says, thanks, Storm. I used my credit for the Dresden Files.
Okay, now I will say the first few, he's really just getting used to it. Like he really picks his stride, like gets really good at narrating. I think probably about like the third or fourth one. And then the farther he goes, he starts giving voices and things. So you can tell this is his first narration job. And he's like, this is like the only one that I'd ever seen him on, but I think this was probably his first because he's a little breathy in the first ones. And so some people didn't like it, but to me, it just became Harry Dresden.
Yeah.
That's just how Harry Dresden speaks and everything, because I got used to it. But like he gives a voice to the little pixie Toot Toot, and it is so cute.
Oh.
Are those Audible exclusive audiobooks or no? Okay, good. Because
because I get most of them from Libby.
Okay.
But that's why I said like that one, the ghost story one, was the only way to get it was on Audible, and I didn't have Audible, so I had to listen to the one that doesn't have James Marster. And it's so big a difference because it was just like, oh, is this book ever going to get over? It just wasn't the same.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. Kristen says, yeah, Sock. I can't wait to see what you got. Let's see. And then Annie says, hi, all. I'm still reading Wrapped Up in Christmas Faith by Janice Lynn. Nice. Hello, Annie. And Amy says, yes, Gone Missing is book number 4 of the series. Good job, Storm. And Christina says, happy Boxing Day, Blake, Tiffany, Roxy, and Storm. Hi, Christina. And here's our PSA. Remember, even snowmen need water. Have a cup of holiday cheer and a Christmas cookie or 2. Check the laundry, take meds, stretch, share cozy blessings with the like button. Thanks, Christina. And Pat says, I finally found a audiobook from the library to listen to. Twisted 26 by Janet Ivanovich. And I have 75 washcloths to crochet before Sunday. You can do it. If you got an audiobook, you can do it.
That's amazing, though. Wow. Good for you.
Yes. And Christina says, hi, Esther, Jane, Nadine, Emily, Amy, Fiona, Kristen, Pat, Sock, Moira, and Annie. And Pat says, I have made 200 already. My girlfriend is going to Hobby Lobby for Christmas clearance, and I asked her to pick me up some more cotton yarn. Nice. But before I start, I think I'll fix me a chicken pot pie.
Oh, nice.
I'm getting rather hungry. Yeah, that sounds delish. Sonia, a friend. Happy Boxing Day. Love you all. We love you too, Sonia.
Yes.
Moira says, I got to 23%. It's cute and fun read. Nice.
Excellent.
Amy says, I am on the last chapter for Gone Missing. Oh, hopefully you finished it. Or will finish it because we're going to go in a sprint in like a minute. Moira says, hey, Christina. And Annie says, I put some laundry in and got to 11%. Nice. Kristen got 70% into the Xmas holiday. Nice. And Kristen saying hi to Christina. And hello from Texas. Hi, CJ. And let's see.
Cute profile.
I know. And Christina says, Sonia. And Christina saying hi to CJ. And Emily says, back from Barnes & Noble. You better tell us what you got, right? We want to know. Esther Jane says, usually off a cliff, rocks below, but in Maine, there are trees in the way. Yes. I was just hoping that, like, I don't know what I was hoping, Esther Jane. I don't know. But I like it. I'm glad that she fell off a cliff into trees. It's entertaining, to say the least. Okay. Hey, is it Brian? Brian.
Yes.
Brian. Hi, Brian. I'm just finishing up the book Nook that I got for Christmas. Nice.
Awesome.
We'll do one more and we'll get into a sprint. Esther Jane says to Amy, it's snowing and blowing here right now and cold, feeling like 2 here in Fulton. Ooh, 2. That's horrible. Storm and I were talking about the weather. It's going to be like 70 on Sunday here in Missouri and 28 to 30 on Monday.
Oh, what a
Yes.
that's what gets everybody sick.
100%.
Like here, it's like 71 at the beginning of the day, and then it drops to 21.
That's
Yeah.
insane, though. I mean,
It is insane. It is insane. It is. You are correct.
That's why it's like we just kind of get used to this nice weather, and then
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Kat. Hey, Blake and Stormy. And Sock says, I'm about to fall asleep. See you all Sunday, if not sooner. Bye, Sock. Enjoy your nap. And Emily says, the first 2 Dresden Files are not good. Looking at you, book 2. Okay.
I like all of them, so teach them.
That is Jim Butcher's fault, not James Marsden. Okay.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the first couple of them, but I thought they were fun.
I need to read them. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And with that, and Christina's saying hi to Brian and Kat, and one more. And Brian saying James Marsden's narration of Harry Dresden is just gold. Storm agrees. So I will Kat's comments next. So we'll do that when we get back from our sprint. You guys want to do another 45 minutes?
yeah, sounds good.
Read till 45? Okay.
Sounds
Then
good.
we will read. Happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
How did everybody do?
I did good. I just got to chapter 7.
Oh, that's good.
In Brimstone, like 92 pages of 661. So that's pretty good.
That's really good. Yeah. Storm, how'd you do?
Pretty good. I listened to a little bit of the Wagtail Murder Club, and then I was like, this is a good time to make a couple of video things. So I did that. And then I read a little bit on Domain, and I'm on page 284 of 350.
I was gonna say, it looks like you don't have that much left from what I can see here. Yeah.
I may be skimming too because I'm over it. Not enough of that stuff going on for me, and I don't know. I just feel like this one came, I think, a lot later than the other two books, and I feel like he was just like, well, let's just make it a trilogy or whatever, and
yeah,
it didn't really need to be, but since it's the last one, I'm like, and then there's actually what they consider a fourth book, but I don't because it's a graphic novel.
Mm-hmm.
But they put it as like a fourth book, and I'm like, one, I'm not paying 29 something for that book just to read that. So to me, it's a trilogy.
Yep. Yeah, just cut it off.
Because like it's not available hardly anywhere, and if you like try to look it up, since it is older and it is James Herbert, like they want way a lot of money for it. So
yeah,
I just want to knock this off of my series list before the end of the year.
Get it off the list. Don't think about it. Bye. Yes, I'm with you. I get that.
I was telling my friend about it because we're buddy reading it, and she hadn't read too much of it yet. She's just now getting into it. And I was like, she goes, "You're not selling this on to me."
I hate that. I always feel bad. I'm like, I don't mean to trash it. I'm just telling you what I think.
Yep.
Yeah. I read a couple of chapters in Good Spirits, and I think it's getting steamy, so I didn't want to read it. So I just switched over because I wanted to get my laundry. Roxy with her face. And so I read, I'm at 60% of Fairies in the Foyer by Danielle Garrett. So I'll get that done later today. Let's see what people have been getting up to. Kat says, just got home from feeding Andrew and Megan's cats. Now home throwing Luna and her toy before feeding her and Bailey. I have some editing to do. Yes, I need to film and answer comments. It got away from me.
Yeah. The comments can easily get way away from you if you don't keep up with it.
I know.
And then it feels like a big chore. Like last night I was going through them, I was like, oh my goodness, did I not there was a lot of them, and I didn't realize that I had like let it go for like a day or so.
Oh, I've let mine go for like a week, and I need to get.
Oh yeah, yours is even worse than.
Yeah, I know, and I feel bad, but like, it's Christmas and it's been crazy, so.
I'm pretty sure if your channel gets like big enough, like my channel's still really tiny, thank God. I get comments, but not that much.
Right.
But like some like really big channels, already people have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. But like, what about those big channels with 100,000? You can't. It's no way.
The big channels that have that many, they either don't like get back to everybody, or they hire somebody to answer them for them.
Oh.
It's just like they hire editors, or they hire.
Yeah.
Sure they probably have somebody behind the scenes.
Right.
Answering all the comments.
Yep. Kat says hi to Christina and Tiffany. Brian says, hey, Christina. Emily, I think this is her haul. She got Daughter of No Worlds, first in a Romantasy series. Bellinette and The Tenant of Wildfell Hall. I have actually.
Those two are from the same author.
Okay, cool.
She went for some classics.
I know. And Emily said it'll be 65 tomorrow and then 14 on Monday. So you feel our pain. It's migraine central. Kat asks Storm, how's your back feeling?
It's feeling a little bit better, but then I'll do something and it reminds me that it's not feeling up to par yet.
Yeah.
Like,
And then you, like,
here's
watch the
not quite
dog
as bad, but yeah, like watching the dog, making our little dinner that we had yesterday, making homemade rolls and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I get it. And Christina says, "Oh, Tiffany, we'll have to ask her what movie. So remind me to ask her what movie she ended up watching last night when she gets back." Pat says, "Well, no reading or listening to audio for me today. My girlfriend went to Hobby Lobby, got my yarn, and brought me dinner from Texas Roadhouse. Chicken pot pie tomorrow night. Ooh, Texas Roadhouse. Those rolls are delicious."
Mhm.
I've never ate there because I don't understand that place because it doesn't open until like the afternoons.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're never in Joplin
Right.
in the afternoon. It's either earlier when they're not open or later when they're not
Right.
open.
Or
We
when
even
they're
had
crazy
gift cards. We had a gift card to that, and we ended up giving it to our friend Larry because he helps us out a lot. So
Yeah.
we're like, here, take this gift card because we're never going to use it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very nice of you. We'll add that to our list, Storm. Add Texas Roadhouse to our list. We've got a couple in the area.
Now I want a Bloomin' Onion. They do have
Oh.
a restaurant, a local restaurant that has a diner. They have Bloomin' Onions. I know that's the most unhealthiest
I
thing you
know.
can get, but every once in a while it's okay.
Yeah. I
I like
had never
those
had one.
lemon onion type things. They're yummy.
Yeah, and I had recently had one. My father-in-law, we were out somewhere, and he was like, "Let's get one for the table." And so we got one, and I was like, "This is good."
Oh yeah, it's so good.
I've seen
And-
people making them at home. They're like, this is how you make them. And
Oh, that's good to know, though.
I don't like to fry at home. I used to have
Yeah.
one of those fryers with
Yeah.
the lid. I mean, I have an air fryer, which is good enough.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And some things you cook in there because they have these great value chicken breast fillets breaded. They have like the non-spicy and the spicy. They're raw. You could do them in the air fryer, and those alone make your house smell like you've been frying food. When I don't fry in the house,
Right.
I want one for an early lunch, early supper.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate the way it makes the house smell after it's cooked because you know
Yeah.
me and my OCD.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. Like, that's why I don't like to make bacon, because I don't like the way it smells up the house. So I get
Yeah.
it.
I love the way it smells up the house.
Complete opposites. We complete opposites on.
And my new favorite smell is any kind of bread type thing
Ooh,
baking. 'Cause,
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, but baking
Bread
bread.
baking is delicious.
Yeah,
Or
bread baking
cookies.
makes the house smell good.
yesterday with the rolls, it's like it smelled so good in the house for
Oof.
several hours. It's like it's my new
No.
favorite like smell. We need to put that in a spray so I can.
Mhm. Mhm. And Amy finished her book, 5 stars. We get confetti. Had it
We
ready.
didn't leave that time. We confetti.
I know. And Susan, Grandma Susan, or is it? Yeah, she was originally Grandma Susan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Good afternoon. What a fun ambiance. I think it was my city streets that it was.
Yeah, and that one reminded me of the cover of the Winter House.
Oh,
middle grade. book.
yes. I know what you're talking about. Yes. Yeah. And Jess is here. Happy Friday. My partner and I got home from grabbing coffee and browsing shops. We're having leftover chicken and noodles for dinner. I'm reading Brother Song by TJ Klune. Nice. That's all sounds like a great time. And Jess wishes everyone a cozy weekend. Yes. And Brian finished the book nook. Not sure if that counts. Yes, but
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna do like let's do something fun though. We're not gonna rave. We're gonna do
We're rave.
Like, he needs balloons.
Oh,
We're
we're
gonna
raving
rave anyway.
We're gonna rave anyway because I couldn't remember what was supposed to raving and fireworks. It's fine. And Kat says, "Congrats on completing your book nook, Brian." And Esther Jane got to 60%. And the girl is out of this tree and at the morgue. But Doc found suspicious marks on her, so the plot thickens. Oh, I like this play-by-play.
And you know what? With Murder She Wrote books, I don't know whether it's because I have to read them with my eyes because there's the later ones I think are on audio, but
Yes.
like the newer ones are not, or the older ones are not.
Right.
And so the last one, I think that was one of my big complaints about the whole thing. Is like, is there ever going to get to the murder? Are we ever going to do anything with this? Is there ever going to be a murder? And like she said, it take like to 50% or whatever before you get to the murder. And I'm like, is this how they all go? Because I'm like, and is it because whenever you're listening to the audiobook, it seems like it gets there quicker a lot. And
Right.
Maybe it's just because I'm listening to them.
Yes, that's probably what it is. Tiffany, Christina had a question on which movie you decided to watch last night.
Yeah.
What a Wonderful Life in Color.
Holla, nice.
I watched A Holiday Inn with Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire.
Ooh.
Nice.
I watched Ernest Saves Christmas.
Where can I watch Ernest Saves Christmas?
It's free on Pluto TV. Just search for it on Pluto TV, and you can watch it for free.
Okay, good, because I have not. I wanted to watch Ernest Scared Straight for Halloween, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So
it might be on there too. I'd have to look to see if they have the other Ernest movies on there.
It's okay, I'll look. But we gotta watch Ernest Saves Christmas. Maybe we'll do that tonight.
I love that movie. Yeah. Air brakes.
And I knew what you were saying, Kat. I got it. Book Nook. It's hard. And Moira got to 35% and did a little coloring. Nice. And I like how she has a U because she's not in the United States. So props to that. That's what I do when I listen to audiobooks. I have my dot by letter, but I also have started diamond painting and I have other coloring books too. So that's what I do because I got to keep my hands busy while my brain is listening. It helps.
I'm usually doing things on the computer, like
that helps. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to put all my NetGalley book and Edelweiss books into a spreadsheet so that I can kind of do like I do like with my series one now, where I can like random generate and get myself to reading some of the older like NetGalley books that I have on there that from years ago that I should.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tiffany, how did you do on your sprint?
I read a little bit and I started doing some spring cleaning that I hadn't done because it's so much easier to do it when Kevin's not here. So I started doing some stuff in the walk-in closet, and but I'm sorry I was late coming back. There was I messaged. There was some family drama with my. It's fine. There's nothing. But I messaged her. So, but yes. So I got some leeway on the closet. There wasn't a bunch I wanted to do. I just wanted to switch out some clothes, weather-wise and stuff like that. I don't have to do hardly any switching out here because it's always warm. But I have a few like Christmas sweaters that are book related that I always bring out. I wanted to put those up and anyways.
I got to do some of that. And I asked my husband because he works from home sometimes, and sometimes he's got like a hybrid. So he can go into the office, but he can also work from home. So it depends on like what his schedule looks like. He doesn't like to do a lot of like calls and stuff in the office because it's all open floor plan. So if he's got a day heavy of like that kind of stuff, he stays home and does it. But I was like, are you home on Monday? Can I like start cleaning the basement? Because I don't like to do that when he's out.
Like about not having a guy around that just makes it easier to clean.
When my husband's at work, like today, it's like so much. When he's home, I just sit here like, you're in my way. And he's like nowhere near me. But it's like someone being in the house is just in my way.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you just don't want to inconvenience people, or they're tracking in other things, or you clean the kitchen and like 2 minutes later, the kitchen has all the stuff out again. You're just like,
yes.
You mop the floor and then they decide that's when they need to go get a drink.
Yep.
Exactly. And then, I'll be in the other room and I know that he's not doing it on purpose, but I'll be in the closet and I'll have my hands full and he'll be like, Tiffany, can you come hand me that? And I'm like, it's just easier without doing some of that stuff without him here. And he's very good at helping around the house. He does a bunch of stuff too.
Yeah.
And he might feel the same way about me. I'm not saying that he doesn't.
Exactly.
But, so I just want to get some of it tackled while he's gone.
Oh yeah. There's just stuff easy, especially like if I'm like putting stuff away, because I'm gonna reorganize the whole basement. So I'm like chunking away at it. And like it's just gonna be noisy. So I just try to do that kind of stuff when he's not there and we're trying to work. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Jane says hi to Kat. We're gonna go to one more last sprint in a minute. Maybe we'll do we'll do the 45 and then we'll catch up on comments and peace out for the evening. So I'll get a couple done. And Kat says, "Hey Esther Jane, are you counting down the days till Beaumont? I can't wait." And Amy said she also read 6 pages of A Christmas Shopaholic. Good. She finished a book. We did confetti.
Oh,
yeah. Yay. And Emily got to 438 in Empire of Storms. Kat says, during the sprint, I fed my dogs, talked to my hubby on the phone, and ate my early dinner, roast and mashed potatoes. Yum. Made some tea and watched Blake's bookstore video. Aw, thanks, Kat. I'll have to check my comments. I'm so bad.
Our neighbor must have got a gun for Christmas.
Oh.
It's so annoying. You can hear like boom, boom.
Men.
Right? My father-in-law got a side-by-side, what Roxy calls a mule. And so it was warm enough in Southern Illinois to go driving yesterday. So that was
nice.
fun. But that also makes me think of guys like
The good thing is it's not a real loud gun, or Dresden will be having like fits.
Yeah,
but
no, that's
Dad said it sounded like a 22. It's like a little pop.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's good. That's better. And Kat said, "Oh, I'm glad you said laundry. I have some in my dryer." Yes, I think we're all kind of cycling through
I
laundry
need to
today.
do some laundry too. Yeah.
I got my blankets, all the blankets washing now because it's going to be cold Monday and I would like fresh blankets. Yeah.
And Christina says hi to Jess, and Jess says hi to Christina. And Emily says no one is Charlotte Bronte and one is Anne Bronte. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
See,
I knew they were Bronte. I knew they were Bronte books.
I
but
didn't, and that's terrible. I
thought they
should
were
know
the
that.
same person.
But I didn't. Can I make a confession without anybody judging me? I didn't know Anne Bronte was a writer. I didn't know that she was a Bronte sister that wrote books. I've always thought it was Charlotte and Jane. No, Charlotte and who?
Emily Bronte. You know?
Yes, thank you. Emily and Charlotte, right? Those are the two that I
All
knew.
3 of them, right? Yeah.
Yes, and I didn't know there was a third. So, thank you for. Maybe I need to check Anne out too. Annie said got to 17%. Hey, we're Raven. Yeah.
Yeah, that was real Brian too. Raven, I can just see Brian.
Right. And Brian says thank you, Kat. And Christina says yay, they're fishing Brian. Okay, I was gonna say if we can get through these, but I can't. And Christina said, how do you like the color version? Did you notice what made it longer? Oh yeah. That's for Tiffany.
I did like the color version. I think I'm a purist and probably like the black and white better. And I don't know if I did notice the add-ons.
No.
I don't know if I did or not. Towards the end I was getting tired too. So I probably wasn't paying that close attention. Usually I'm also doing a search word or on my phone.
Right.
So
right. No, I get it. Yeah. And Christina says hi to Cairo. And Susan's listening to Out of Circulation by Sarah Mozon. It's really cute. Oh, cute.
There
nice.
we go.
Annie said we watched Scrooge last night, which is my hubby's favorite. That's classic. And Myra's like, Cairo.
Oh, he's so silly.
And I'm going to Brian's comment, and then we'll do one last sprint. And so Brian says, I'm thinking a couple of us watched Ernest Save Christmas. That's what I put on last night while I started the Book Nook. Nice.
You can't lay on the computer there.
It's because Roxy kept putting, things in there of her laughing and
Oh man, I was but you should have heard me. I laughed like almost the whole movie because that was a childhood favorite. Me and my brother used to watch all the Ernest movies.
Yeah.
I love Ernest Goes to Camp.
Ernest Goes to Camp. Ernest Goes to Africa. Ernest Goes to Jail.
Wait, what was the second one?
Ernest Goes to Africa.
I don't think I
know that was one. I didn't know that.
That one
Ernest in the Army, I think.
Yeah, that's Ernest in the Army.
I've never seen that. I'm gonna have to.
Doesn't he go to school?
Yeah,
Ernest goes to school.
I've seen
Ernest
that.
goes everywhere.
I miss Jim Varney. He just made fun
me
of me.
too. Wow. Okay. Well, are we ready to read? We'll read one more
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's read. Read till 45. So 40,
Happy
40 minutes
reading.
sprint. Happy reading, friends.
Happy reading.
How did everybody do?
I finished the hockey romance I was reading.
Yay!
Holiday Hostilities, I think it was. 4 stars. Very, very good. Second in the series.
Yay.
I liked book 1 and 2.
Mhm.
And instead of starting another romance, I started The Crash by Frida McFadden. Have you read it?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Oh.
That was it's the only one so far that I haven't
Just a plot thing or something else?
plot. I think it was just the plot. I didn't like it. But I have liked all of hers, and so it was rare. It was just one that I didn't care for. But I'm interested to see what you think.
Yeah. I'm on chapter 2. Yeah, so not much to report. How about you guys?
Yeah. Roxy, how did you do?
I got to page 98 of 661 in Brimstone, and I was laughing because why? It's not just in romantic books, it's in romance books, period. Why does the author say she smiles with her lower teeth? Nobody looks cute smiling from their lower teeth, no matter how pretty you are.
It's so true, though.
And then he said he shoved his tongue down my throat. Excuse me, sir? No, that's nasty. Well, I'm having a good time. I'm laughing. Like, well, I don't care. I don't understand how people don't find the humor in books. It's the small things I notice, and it will crack me up.
Yeah. That is strange. Yes.
Yeah, I'm like,
because people read differently. So you read and find the little humor in things.
Everything.
Other people may find that irritating. You think it's funny.
I think it's funny, and I'm just here cracking up. Yeah. How did you do, Storm?
So I edited and everything. I had my next secret project, my next series vlog. I just finished editing the last of it, so it's exporting as we speak. So I couldn't use my phone to listen, so I was reading on Domain by James Herbert, and I am on page 290 of 350. So.
You're so close.
So close.
Very close.
I filmed a clip. I'm gonna do a reading vlog. So I filmed a beginning clip. And I listened to a little bit of my book, and I think that's it.
Nice.
So yeah, let's get into the comments and we will wrap up. Where did I end up? I think I ended up on Annie. We are having a cold front next week, Tiffany. You are too?
Yeah, I
think it's dipping down and getting
I think
everything.
it's Monday and Tuesday or Tuesday and Wednesday. It's like 2 days.
I think for us,
as in cold, like what are we talking about? Like 40s?
Like 60s?
Like, I actually don't know. Let me look. I'll look while you guys are
like we're getting like a couple of cold, like really cold days, and then it's going back into the 50s for a few days. So
I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think it's gonna be like in the low 50s, upper 40s during the day, and we're supposed to be below freezing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I think 30, 28, and then like back to like 31. So yeah, we're going from 77 to 82 degrees the high to below freezing. Like, I don't want to get sick.
I know.
Exactly. Tuesday our high is 65.
Oh, okay.
Wednesday our high is 63, and then Thursday our high is 67, and then it goes back up.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, and it's cold for Florida because like the high is 60. Like it's, you know what I mean? And because that's like your warmest temperature. So yeah, it's cold. Annie said, I'm blessed. My hubby does a lot of the housework. He asked for a Swiffer duster for Christmas. Nice.
Oh, that's so cute.
I love that.
That's adulting right there.
It is.
Swiffer duster.
Yeah. My husband, I had these like half cookie sheets on my wish list of my Amazon wish list for my mother-in-law. And I thought to myself, why am I asking for it? It's my husband who actually wants them and will use them. So I put them on his wish list. I was like, they don't need to be on my wish list.
Yeah.
They need to go to the person that will use them and that wants them, not me.
True.
But I will benefit from them. I just won't personally probably use them as much as he will.
Yeah.
Does he do a lot of the baking and
He
things?
does a lot of the cooking and the baking. So yeah. And Brian says Casper must be my husband because I have put him in a cage when cleaning. Yes.
I am pretty lucky that my husband does pick up after himself and doesn't leave like dirty dishes here, can there, clothes on the floor. He does pick up out. He does help clean. So
Yeah.
At least you have husbands that help. I have a father that just sits in a chair and does nothing.
But sometimes, like, I feel like with him, you don't want him to do too much because I feel like it like would hurt his back or different stuff. You know what I mean? So it's just
He
weird
would
to be
just
like-
get in the way anyway, but
Right.
that's why it's a lot. It's like he goes and he pays his bills and stuff and he goes off on his own. Though sometimes that frightens me because his driving lately is getting really scary.
Oh no.
And so I always worry like when he goes off on his own, but he still
Mm-hmm.
wants to and he gets mad if I won't let him. So he goes and does that. So then I try to clean up stuff and do things around the house while he's not there.
Yeah. No, I get that.
So same kind of thing. You get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. And Esther Jane says, Kat, I am. The Jance Gals will be rocking 2026. Yes. And Emily says, Charlotte, Emily, and Anne brought it. Yeah. I missed the Anne. And Christina said, yeah, I did not notice either. I was a doozy, but I think I like the black and white better too. Nice. And Kat says, 100% Esther Jane. Yep. And Kat said, I watched the Dear Secret Santa and Love Heard for the first time. They are both rom-coms. Nice.
Excellent.
And Jessica says, hi, y'all. Hi, Jessica. And Pat says, I had a wonderful meal and great company. I'm going to watch some TV and hopefully get some rest tonight. Good night and happy reading. Good night, Pat.
Good
Thanks
night.
for joining us. And battery dying for Emily. Oh, bye, Emily. She's probably gone. Have a good night. And Esther Jane said, so I'm at 65% and it is a murder. Surprise, surprise. Thanks for the sprint and see you all Sunday. Thanks, Esther Jane, and thanks for the play-by-play. Enjoy your book. And Christina's saying hi to Jessica. And Annie got to 23%. And Brian saying congrats to Tiffany for
Thank
finishing
you.
the book. Yeah. And Jessica said worked on laundry and read 7% of her audiobook, Glorious Rivals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Nice. I need to get more into that series. I think I read the first one.
I read the first 3, the Inheritance Cycle, and then I tried to read like the 4th one. Well, and I was like, I think they should have stopped at the first 3. That's just my personal opinion.
I want to try that series, but I've heard a lot of mixed things about it.
Yeah.
Have you ever read the Truly Devious series by, is it Maureen Johnson?
Is that to me?
No,
Yeah, to either of you.
I've heard of it.
I've read them all and loved them.
Because there's another one coming out.
I know. I'm so excited.
I know.
I need to read them because I
This
think
one, I think it's over. It wipes me
I
back.
know. I know. And then I think, okay, it's going to be like a spinoff. And then it's like, no, we're back in Ellington Academy. And I'm like, what are we doing? But I really enjoy it.
what is it kind of similar to? Because I think that might be my type of book.
It's really good. It's teen, but it doesn't really read like teen. I don't think the characters are they seem kind of ageless, except it's at a school. Does that make sense, Storm?
Yeah.
Like it's not like heavily like teen drama.
Like the main character, she it was kind of like she was majoring in being a sleuth
Yeah.
at this Ellington place, and she solved like a 30-year-old crime, and she got real famous, and so now other people want her to help solve crimes. So it's kind of like a young adult cozy mystery a little.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. And she's got a nice like little group of friends, and she kind of finds her place because
there's a little drama with relationships that is very young adult.
But it's not terrible because I will get annoyed with teenage drama like relationships, and this one is kind of annoying, but it's not terrible. So I recommend it. I really enjoy it.
Yeah. So they better like fix things in this new one.
I know, me too. Otherwise, we're gonna have some words with Maureen Johnson. Storm and I are both gonna have some words with her. And Kat said, I'm working on graphics for my video. Nice. And Moira says, I just colored during the sprint, enjoyed the calm and quiet. Yeah. I think I may watch a Christmas movie this evening.
I'm going to watch one this evening.
What are you gonna watch, Storm?
I need to watch, because I recorded it because it was on yesterday, but I figured I would probably either be doing things here or everywhere. But it's like the third one in is it the Wisest Men? Or the Three Wisest Men?
3 Men and a Baby, or Three's Wise
But
Men.
it's like the third one.
Okay.
It's called like the Wisest Men or something like Three Wise Men or Three Wise.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
It's got like one of my absolute favorites. Is it Tyler Hain, I think, or Hines?
Oh.
Is that the one? Is the original one with Timothy Dalton?
No.
Like the first one? No. Okay.
These are ones that has the same three in it, and they're almost like 3 Men and a Baby, like, you know.
That's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Yeah. But that's Tom Selleck probably that you're thinking.
Oh, then yeah.
But they're kind of like that, but make it Christmas, and they're brothers.
Got it. Okay. Cool. And Amy said she got to page 389. She's so close. You'll finish it tonight if you keep reading. And Moira says, Tiffany, that's my kind of cold front. LOL. She's in Canada, so who knows?
I would be like really excited if
I know.
Elizabeth, hey y'all, I'm home from work now, but I've been hearing most of the chat. Tiffany, did you let everyone know that we are not doing the thing on January that we've been talking about? Ooh.
So the thing that we're talking about, we're bumping back for a couple months because trying to get it ready before with the holidays has just been.
Yeah.
And my Canva is. Remember how I said last week that my Canva was messing up?
Yeah.
It's still messing up. It's not letting me do some of the features that I pay for. So
Right.
I emailed them and they looked into it. They said, yes, they can see, but we've done everything. So they put in a ticket, but they weren't going to be, I knew they weren't going to look at it on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, which is, I totally get it. I don't expect them to, nor did I need them to.
Right.
I don't mean that, but I'm hoping that I've been checking my email. I haven't seen anything today, but I'm hoping tomorrow. And I can make thumbnails without it, but I can't do any of the stuff I normally do on a thumbnail. It's like it's taken out. So anyway,
they might not get till Monday. You know,
that's true. They might not, but
I still have
some people take longer holidays than others.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So we are waiting, but we have something good coming.
Oh, I'm excited. And Elizabeth says, please remind everyone about the buddy read of Hail to the Chief in January. Yes, I'm gonna buddy read with you guys. I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay! That is number 2 in the White House Chef Cozy Mystery Series by Julie Heisey. And
I haven't read the first one yet.
Maybe if you want and you've got credits to burn, they are Audible exclusive audiobooks, just FYI. But
and number 2 is Christmas themed.
And I think number 3 is Easter.
It is.
So we could continue.
Yes.
Anyway. Christina saying hi to Elizabeth. My brain just blinked for a second. And she says, hubby just got home from his lunch break. Have to get supper on leftover Chinese. Yum.
Nice.
I love leftover Chinese food. And Christina says, thanks for hosting today, Blake. Oh, you're welcome. Tiffany, Storm, Roxy, have a beautiful rest of the day. Sleep sweet. Yes, thank you. You too.
Me too.
And Christina's PSA, remember, even snowmen need water. Have a cup of holiday cheer and a Christmas cookie or two. Check the laundry, take med, stretch, share cozy blessings with the like button. Thanks, Christina. It just took me a second. I had a mouthful. Okay.
Are we going to do like a New Year's one?
Ooh.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. And Amy is saying the movie series is free on YouTube. 3 Wise Men. Okay, cool. I'll have to look it up.
Thanks.
And Amy says it's a good thing I have State of the Onion borrowed to read after Christmas Shopaholic.
Yay!
Good. Finish that Christmas Shopaholic book. Finish it up.
I feel like that Christmas Shopaholic book was a long one.
It is, and if you're not like, for at least for me, if you're not feeling it, it could be like, it could be 20 pages, but if you're not feeling it or like not in the mood for
Because
it,
it was like 400 and some pages, and I'm like,
yeah.
for what it is, that feels like awfully long book.
I know. She's probably in debt. She's probably making out a new credit card. She's probably getting bank notices. I could write
Yeah.
again, Matt, respect to Sophie Kinsella, all of that. And I, if you like the books, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, for me personally, it gave me so much anxiety because it was just over and over again. And I was just like, girl, go to therapy. You need therapy. And Elizabeth says, hello, Christina, and everyone in the chat. And with that, anybody got anything else coming up that you didn't mention the rest of the earlier this week?
I'm going to be filming tomorrow. I think I'm going to film like I'm not doing wrap up stuff yet because I do want to wait till the actual last day of the year, but I'm doing like, here's my new sass. I got my sass all figured out.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that video, and I'm doing probably like my new series video as well. And then tonight, I think I'm going to watch, because I haven't watched, I love this movie. It's a kid's movie, but Eloise at Christmas Time at the Plaza.
Oh, yeah.
I love Eloise at the Plaza.
Yeah.
And, Prime has it, the Christmas one, and I'm like, okay,
Nice.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah,
I gotta
do that. That'll be
That's
fun.
my plan tonight.
Yeah. Anybody else got anything? Yeah.
Well, the Friday coming up, we're gonna do reading sprints on my channel.
Yep.
Right now, I had it for 6 p.m. and I was like, no, I don't want to do it that late, because then we're gonna go to like 8, 9 o'clock at night, and I don't feel like, so I changed it to 2 p.m., but I might change it to 1:30 and only go for like maybe 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it a little bit earlier. That way it's not so late in the day, but it's still in the afternoon, and I should be up by then.
Cool. That's another thing. I was like, I thought about texting you, and I was like, well, I'll just wait to see if she shows up.
Well, I set my alarm for 10 this morning, and I didn't sleep good last night, so I turned off my alarm, but I still woke up at like 10:37, so I had plenty of time.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. But yeah, I figured you were roaming around last night and didn't know what time you got.
Oh yeah, well, you seen the videos. You seen I was cutting up last night.
Yeah,
like
you were
2 o'clock this morning.
dancing. Storm, what you got? Anything?
Oh,
Your super secret project?
I have my series reading vlog that will probably go up tomorrow, and I do have already, I don't know when I'm going to put it out, but I do have my own books that I read, and I talked about, like, I started with the worst ones, then I just showed all the ones in the middle, and then I had kind of like a top 10.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, because I don't think any of these books that I'm currently wrapping up, I mean, Good Spirits might be good because I like BK Borison, but it doesn't need to be on like my top 10 of the year.
Unless I'm like bowled over by one of my cozy mysteries that I'm doing here at the end, I'm fairly certain that the ones that I've picked out
Yeah.
are probably going to be it. So
That's
I think I safely think that I can start doing a
Yeah.
lot of mine, but yeah, I haven't recorded them yet, but I have written things out. Like I even did a 26 series to finish in 2026.
Ooh.
20 of them have only one book that I need to read.
Hey, you can do that.
And I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, why do I have that many series that only has one book that I need to read?
I don't even want to think
That's
about
so
how many that I
doable.
have.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
and then the other ones have 2 books. I just went with my 1s and my 2s.
Yeah.
And was able to do 26 series. I was like, that's just crazy.
No, but I think a lot of us, but I feel like a lot of us who are series readers have that problem. But I think it's good that you have caught it and been like, this is a goal that it's manageable, it's themed for 2026.
Yeah.
And it's just because I think a lot of us have those where we have 2 or 3 or 1 left in the series that we just need to wrap up and get over, you know.
Yeah, and it's either finished or caught up. There's
And they get away from you super easy. So I feel like, you know, that's good that you like grab 26 of them and like put them on a list, because like I feel like they get away from you so easily and it's just easy to forget about.
Sometimes if I put them on a list, if I just remember to go and look at my list, I'll be okay. But sometimes I put them on the list and then they just stay on the list.
Well, at least you have
we're hoping that this time we'll get to.
Yeah. So I think, so I'm gonna do some wrap ups. I'm working on my SAS list, so I'll have a SAS list video. I'm gonna do a breeding vlog. We'll see how that goes. So we'll get some up soon. I was gonna film today, but I didn't feel like doing my hair, so I don't know how I feel with this curly.
Your hair looks cute though.
I thought you did your hair.
I like it curly.
I like it curly.
I don't like it curly when it's a short. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like curly temple wild. So we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
But thanks,
you have
guys.
like one of those like little barrette, like little.
Oh, I do.
And
Yeah, I can do that.
Falling, you know.
Yeah, that would be nice. We'll see what I can come up with. I like that idea though. And Amy said it has been more family drama and craziness about Becky hosting Christmas dinner. Like, but it also has a good online shopping she doesn't need. And I did find some shenanigans she got into funny. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that if there's something else to it, like a Christmas drama, that's good to me. Like I could handle that more. But like the first 2 were just seriously her just shopping. It was wild. And getting notices from her bank. I miss having her on my head. Aw, Casper.
No, I don't know how Brian looks with hair on his head, but he looks good.
Oh, hair.
Hair.
I thought bird. Sorry.
He looks good. Like he's one of those men that pull it off with the beard. I'm sorry. Brian a good looking man. I ain't blind. I'm just saying.
I can just see Brian's like all blushy now.
I'm just saying.
That's sweet, Roxy.
There are people and that can, I think Brian can definitely
pull it off a lot better.
You know, there's some people and
absolutely.
He does look handsome without hair.
Yeah.
But I can understand,
I think a lot of it.
I understand missing hair too. So.
And then when you've seen them that way, and then all of a sudden they have hair, it's like what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like hey y'all, like Bruce Willis, right? I mean, like he shaved it all off. Then you got used to it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he had some of those movies where they put it back on him, and I'm like, no.
Right.
What happened?
Well, even with like the exact opposite, like people that have always had a beard and then they shave it, you're like
Jason Momoa.
No.
He shaved his beard off, and I was like, I'm sorry. I'd rather you with your beard. I really do.
I think he said something like he was never ever doing that again, too. He did it for like
his beard.
Yeah, he shaved it a couple months ago, and I was like, no.
Well, like mine is Jeffrey D. Morgan. I think he is really attractive, but I do not like him without a beard because I don't know. I don't like him without a beard. And he reminds me of somebody else without a beard. And it's just not.
Yeah, he looks similar to somebody else. And I can't remember who it is, but yeah.
Okay. I feel like he looks like, without a beard, I feel like he looks like the funny older brother in Everybody Loves Raymond.
I was just thinking that.
Yes.
And I don't know, and I'm not trying to say that guy's not handsome, but he's not somebody I'm would look at and say I'm attracted to. And so I just don't think he works without a beard. I'm like, no, Jeffrey, don't do it.
Yeah.
You see, I don't like beards that often, but like there are certain guys that I do just like with their, as long as it's a small beard. I'm not big on the bushy beards. But.
I don't like the long, like the longer ones. So.
This guy at our church had one of those that was like really long, but it was really thin. And the longer it got down here, the thinner it got. And when he talked, it just did this. And he was like a preacher too. And all I could do was watch his hair move while he was preaching. It just drove me crazy. I'm like, I just wanted to like cut right here. I was like, just cut it off.
Right. One cut here. Yeah, that's distracting. So with that, I think, and Amy just said, Have a good evening, everyone. See y'all Sunday. Okay. Well, with that note, I will see you all later. And I will talk. Thank you all for what am I saying? Thank you all for sprinting with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
absolutely.
Elizabeth.
Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh. Can I go to sleep?
Yes.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Tiffany, Roxy, Storm, everyone in the chat. I'm losing my mind. It's fine. I need more caffeine. So I will see you all later. Have a good evening.
Have a good
Thanks,
evening.
Blake.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. See you later, everybody.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.